Hi guys, this is Spacesbox.com and Michael Gulde, and I'm doing another episode of Spacesbox Technology Talk. Um, I'm glad you're watching and coming to view. Uh, Um, I just wanted to walk over some things real quick. This is uh, my home, my sales ad, Spacesbox LLC newsletter blog. If you click on the newsletter, you can enter my newsletter. Spacesbox LLC has some stuff I have for my LLC to try and sales ed. Our story is my story. It was ChatGPT, but it has most of my stuff in it. Our services, what I think I can do for you, contact us. Charities, I hope you support all the charities. I hope you support Patreon membership. Donate via PayPal. Donate letter to open letter to the Republican Party. I'm working on a book. If you see me a dream, Christian's voice group in Steam. Learn English from me. Twitter, X page, prayers around the web. My links and stuff. Um, on my sales ed, I just have stuff about trying to possibly do some type of marketing for Spacesbox LLC and for me and for Spacesbox. Um, Spacesbox LLC is more about um, sure, what I can do through them and some of the videos I've done with some people to try to help them sell their business. Um, I did it free. I did it open in front of people, so they might be mad at me for it if it has issues with that or not. Um, Newsletter. I don't really have anybody on my newsletter, but you can put your email address and subscribe. I would love to help you sell products. I'd love to help you get to know people. Love to service you, and I do send. I would love to send out emails of when I do a broadcast on this streaming live streaming. I would give it to you or email or something like some of the things I've seen. Blog. Blog is news, latest news, support the troops, CS coverage, financial IQ, multimedia videos and pictures, reviews, videos, and podcasts. These are different things in my blog. Um, I need to add the content from my Who Me page to my blog, but I just have different things from different things. I have just regular news. This is more old stuff, but there's some new stuff here. Most of this stuff is over a year old, but some of this is new. Some of the stuff what was on my book is from the blog section. Our story is um, is about me, my channels, and more about me and my benefits of what I can do, my client testimonials and stuff. Unfortunately, some of my testimonials are from my sisters and brothers, and other people that I worked with. Contact us is to contact me and how to email me and some of my channels I have. Curious, I hope you support. Or I'm disabled, I hear voices. You can support me through affiliate purchase, Patreon, PayPal donate, or help me get hardware, software, or games through donation. So you can also do a review. So I can do a review and put them on my YouTube. Also, I watch and subscribe, and also if you could watch and subscribe and like my stuff. I'm low income. I live on disability and donations. I don't, and right, mostly the donations are pantry donations because I have unfortunately got myself in debt because I was in love with a girl that she kind of took advantage of me and I got behind bills. Anyway, anyway, if you buy a game, if you want to buy a game or service or a book, I recommend Humble Bundle. I don't have affiliate links with Humble Bundle, but Humble Bundle, if you ever check them out, we'll go ahead and put a new tab up and we'll show it to you real quick. But um, you might also want to buy buy a ticket or download music from Jelly Roll because he donated very big to the floods. You can help support Texas floods. Texas floods there might be something more important now. Um, and if there's directly give to the floods, um, Team Rubicon stories and survivors. Friendship Shelter is currently I'm in Friendship Shelter for housing. They're a homeless shelter here in California. They're a great shelter. Um, they take people and put them in housing. They really are good to people. I met the lady at IGN's event from Child's Play Charity. So I put her on my video footage for Child's Play. St. Jude is a great organization for people with cancer and different issues. I like the new song by What's Tough People, a country song. What reminds me of St. Jude. Um, HDO USA org, and there's a veterans charity, I think. Los Angeles Mission is uh, a charity that feeds people food in the Los Angeles area. There's Fight Hunger, the Volunteers America. There's Sport Wounded Warrior. Sport Wounded Warrior again. Sorry, I have that twice somehow. Um, Toby Keith's Foundation, Catholic Family Services. This is in um, Rancho Canamarga. I have the address here for Catholic Family Services in Amarillo, Texas. They helped me get some pants and a shirt so I could get a job at Office Depot. Faith City does things every day. They feed people. City of Refuge is another place in Amarillo. Downtown's Women's Center. Um, your local home food bank. Support the troops. Donations home. Support the troops. This is this copy from another support page I have. Support the troops. Operation Homefront. Donate to Operation Homefront. The USO, the American Supports You. Intrepid Heroes, All Fund. Intrepid Heroes donate. Soldiers Angels. I donate a lot of stuff to Soldiers Angels in my if you look up my blog. Operation Recovery, Injured Marine Separate Five Fund, and stocks for soldiers in Amarillo. Next, help Haiti or Texas floods victims. International Rescue Committee help rescue people around the world. Donate orphanages in Africa. These are some orphanages that talk to me on Facebook and other places asking me for money. I just went ahead and listed them here. Patreon. You can join for free. It's for all my channels. There's my video posts about it. Um, I don't have anybody on it. It starts from $5, goes up to $80. I might even go higher. $80, you get a T-shirt, maybe tech service. I don't know. I can work around different things. I haven't got anybody to join it yet. Um, donate via PayPal. This is if you want to pay me donate monthly to PayPal or just if you just want to pay me a one-time donation fee because you just thought something is interesting. Open letter to the Republican parties. This is open letter to the Republican parties. I need to put another link. I have a folder I show right now. It's on my other thing, but it's basically my questions to about September 5th. And some people are saying the two kings thing. I don't know. I didn't come up with the two kings thing. I just have had issues because uh, that's one of the reasons I didn't vote for Trump this last time. I didn't vote for anybody. If you have, if you want to help me with my, then I have my book here. Um, it's on Google. I'm gonna maybe transfer it back. Um, my dreams. If you have dream and unkind things, it's basically um, I thought I was being attacked by um, Satan and some of the things related to God and what Bible says for that. Voices Here's group on Steam. This is basically the group I was trying to fund on Steam for people who have voices, and so we can convince and have faith. And but it's open to non-faith, just people who want to play games on Steam, and it's a Christian-based group. Maybe learn English from me as a a thing where I'm gonna teach English, maybe, or do something. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I just was trying to find some way I can make extra money because I don't get very much in disability. Twitter is my Twitter page. Um, Prayers copied around the world are just some prayers I copied around the web. Links to my stuff is links to this Who Me page. Um, if we go to bundles on Humble Bundle, I would love you to look at this. Humble Bundle, all the money goes to some sort of charity. It helps people with cancer. It helps people with different disorders and also different things. Um, the publisher gets money, the charity gets money, and Humble Bundle gets money. You can donate as much or little as you want. You get, if you just donate a little bit, you get a little bit. If you punch the whole bunch, you get a bunch. And if you want to donate more than what is requested, you can fund a good charity. There's just indie fairs. These are the current bundles, and some most of them are because Halloween, I think, and other things. Anyway, and then there's books, ebooks, and comics and stuff. Um, and and software, different type of software like Creo and other people are putting their software out. It's going to make them money, and it's also going to make some charities some money. And I really love how they do it. I wish they would add a music section though, because it'd be neat if Jelly Roll or some of the bigger musicians that would are interested in giving back to the country to the could do music through another bundles, just music on music by itself. Anyway, all right. This is my Who Me. These are my content. I was a CS reporter 2025. I did some coverage. I put it on all my YouTube channels, and I contacted CES, and I asked them if I could come back for 2026, and they said I could come back as media as 26. It was not press but media, and I believe media is press. I don't know. This is a prayer. A guy named Peter sends me prayer every day. This is a prayer that he sent me. There is time for under heaven, and there's time to be silent, and there's time to speak. There's the link to my newsletter, link to Spaces Box, my website, link to my X, link to my linking, my link to the charities I support. Donate to honor veterans. My Gulde Facebook. Open letter to the Republican Party. The letter sent to Donald Trump. Well, it's in who attacked me. Press release to Donald Trump in the folder of all the stuff that I think is I have. Donation to request to subscribers and friends. If you want to help me get something for the channel, um, free the world, free world wish Chinese Pulipura or other foreign countries, GPU and AI and CPUs. Um, there, AMD and Intel produce x86 processors and ARM. Uh, there are also companies in China that produce those same processors, and then some are copying the processors, and some have licensed the processors. And then there's also two or three free processors. If you look at my video that I did on the open source free phone that they're trying to smartphone they're trying to produce on my technology talk, everything is bullshit. And this is my book. Spacesbox was my original YouTube. I had it over I think 12 years ago, 13 years ago, or 14 years ago. It's not grown really big. I've done a lot of advertising lately, so it has grown a little bit larger. We Suck Clan is me and my friend R playing StarCraft and just joking around. Um, my Goldie Live is my game footage. and it also had footage with me playing different games. It also has footage of me um, uh, playing sim racing games. I moved them to a different channel. Um, if you want to watch the last 8 minutes of it, you see my finance. RC Miles and Drains. It's another channel. Some of my voices have helped me create channels. This is another channel. I am into RC cars, planes, and drones. I'm more into RC cars and drones, but planes, my brother was in. My brother had a helicopter, kind of cool. Vegan Works with Michael. I had some vegan people I know, and then people in my head who were vegan. Um, Michael's voice stories, as sort of my horror stories with my voices. Um, my main thing I have a problem with there is my voice has killed my laptop, and it also killed my PC. Somehow got my PC working, but I went and took my laptop in. Something in my CMOS is broken, and they have to reprogram it. It's going to cost me $250 for the laptop to repair because I'm going to have to get a new power supply and get update done. Anyway, VR with Michael is a VR channel. IGN created this channel after interviewing some people about their games at IGN. It was Space's game footage and interviews. Uh, affiliate marketing with Michael is just affiliate marketing with marketing. I was going to try to put some affiliate marketing offers on there. I never really created that channel. Nothing's on there. Cooking with Space A and Michael Gulde has my cooking channel. I have 5 different podcasts on there of different things I've cooked. And my main podcast, RS with Michael, is Rocksmith Plus with Michael. I don't have Rocksmith Plus anymore, but I do have Rocksmith. It's the ability to hook your computer up to your guitar and play uh, guitar music. Sim Racing with Michael is my sim racing channel. It's my largest channel. I've been trying to get people to donate 3 or 4 things for the sim racing channel. New wheel and pedals, possibly, but I have the Logitech stuff. I sent out information to Logitech trying to get into their influencer program. I've done different things to try and contact different. I've sent emails out to different companies. I sent like 30 or 40 different emails asking for donations. No one really replied. But before I did that, I did send them out to One Star Tech, and they sent me a USB-C device. It to hook up to my computer. At the time I bought it, it was a cheaper um, BIOS motherboard and processor combo, so it just had a it was cheap, uh, and I wanted to upgrade my machine, and it didn't have USB-C on the back. Now it does because of that donation. I also got a donate phone from a friend, and from and he's Singapore and also American, and he's trying to create a different phone. Um, did I have a question? I tried to post, and I've been having problems posting on different channels, and maybe I got banned because I did mention my channels in the post, but I did post on Last Tech Tip, Gamers Nexus, and Jay's 2 cents. Um, things to try to get on articles they wrote, and then I was going to have it linked back to some video or thing I was going to do, but I wasn't trying to make any money from them. There's something I've been trying to get is to add sim racing to Xbox Live Cloud Gaming, add sim racing equipment or flight equipment or any type of equipment that would be eventual to game, to fly, or maybe a hard drive, or maybe something just on cloud gaming. Please support racing controllers on for Xbox gaming and for low spec gamers and handhelds and TVs. This one I believe goes to Microsoft. This one is my letter or email I sent out, and Shadow has responded that they do maybe offer sim racing equipment support if it's low um, support, low ping rate. Uh, Playing Steam Deck with Space Station G is just me playing the Steam Deck. But main video I have in there right now is just me trying to teach a game called Death Square. It's just a fun game. You can play it by yourself. You can play it with 4 people. You can when you play the game, you're trying to move things around and go through different levels. I got up to level 25. I haven't been able to get to level 26 yet. Um, Please check out if this is a link directly to my Patreon, this is a link to PayPal. This is the affiliate link to StarTech's 2-port USB 3.1 card that they were gracious enough to send me, and I really appreciate that them giving me the opportunity. Pure Phone, a smartphone that can put you back in control. Pure Phone is based off of Graphene OS, but it's a fork. My friend has made it where that it will block all porn. It will also block all um, ads, and it blocks some other things. The only problem I have with it is I've had some problems. I've been trying to test it. It has different things on it. The main problem I have is it's a little bit buggy, and I can't seem to get any Google Play services working with it. And a lot of programs require Google services to be run. Like I was trying to add my laundry app to it so I could give it to my roommate so she could test it so she could do laundry with it. I was also going to use another app, um, Google, to do email and other things. So, but I haven't been able to get those to work. Another company recently I contacted. They did talk to me and said that they maybe were interested in maybe giving me, helping me create a machine and doing a review at um, PC Cooler. But then I guess I screwed up, and they decided they just wanted to send me a CPU cooler, and I was glad that they were able to send me at least something. And I haven't been able to get it working because my computer is still dead. Another computer I had that I put the cooler in, and I was hoping to get it working again, but the BIOS or the processor or something it won't turn on. I put a new power supply to it. I put new RAM and everything else. It just won't turn on. Um, link to Humble Bundle. Money goes to charity. I'm just linking it. No money has changed hands. I'm not giving any money. There's no affiliate links. There's just I'm trying to help Humble Bundle because I think they're doing a great job funding different charities. Um, if you're if you have schizophrenia, affective disorder, and maybe you're connected to somebody somehow mentally through telepathy or just um, somehow U.S. government or other governments may take you and put you places or disable or make you die or disappear, or it may be just a bunch of baloney. I don't know, but that's what my thought was, and that's why it's just connected to just tells you what schizoaffective disorder is. Gaming therapy, gaming as a therapy, as another link to Google for gaming as a therapy. Um, this is a link to Chime. Chime was really good to me. I was able to overdraw my accounts a couple more than a few times, and since it was with Chime, they didn't charge me to do it because I had to have an account with them so long before they offered that service, and then I would then they'd ask for a donation after they did a did the overdraft, and that way you're not actually paying for overdraft per se. There's some links to Capital One. Just recently, Capital One took over Discover. Um, so now instead of a Capital One debit card, I have a Discover debit card. There's another link to Capital One. I think this was to a credit review. I don't know if that works or not. This is me doing some stuff on AI, and the AI was creating stuff that was kind of weird and making stuff up. This is to a link what about AI hallucination. That's when somehow somebody puts some type of information into AI and feeds it to the AI, and then the AI does something that's not supposed to do, or is foreign, or it could cause problems with somebody. If you're, I was concerned that it could cause an AI to do malfunction or to hurt people or do something else. Cat Country 105.4 is a country station I like listening to. Gamers Nexus did a review on black market NVIDIA GPU market. Gamers Nexus also did a story on EA. I think my comment was why do we want to transfer our wealth to Saudi Arabia for EA? Because EA is a great game company. It's just released Battlefield 6. What's gonna is doing great on sales, and some other stuff is selling great. I like it, but if you can do whatever. I think the Saudis will do a great job with it, but then I'm worried about will there be a Muslim undertone on the video, or will there be or not? You know I do worry about the Muslim world and Sharia. I'm very much in. I'm a pro freedom person. I believe in the United States. I wrote some articles on um, Lincoln when I was going to school for my bachelor's degree. I went back to and got me a bachelor's degree at 50, at 48, and it's really hard. I worked really, really hard to get it. Um, but my disability with voices is really hard sometimes, and sometimes I just don't be able to get up. I can't find places to work, and when I have talked to some places, but I haven't been able. There's some other questions I had was these are their links to Google, but rare earth minerals percentage on Google. Where are the sources, and where are other sources could be? A lot of it's in China. If the China controls rare earth minerals, then who controls the electronic industry? Also, um, who controls how we enjoy our freedoms in the future? Um, um, are there other locations for these rare earth minerals, like going out to the moon, going out to Mars, or going to the asteroid belt? Or is there any way else we can find them? Other countries like Indonesia, or unfortunately Afghanistan? Um, why did we pull out and leave Afghanistan and leave all the people that were trying to run democratic government there? And when we pulled out all of a sudden, we kind of left them hanging. A lot of them are no longer hanging because they're dead, and I'm kind of worried about that. I did watch a show on CBS. I really liked. It's called United States of Al. It wasn't really the greatest show for Muslim in America, but it was a show that talked about a guy who brought. He came over to America with his Marine buddy, and was becoming a citizen, and was going through the trials of becoming a citizen and becoming a everything else. This is the article I wrote on with AI. Are food are fully sentient AI slaves like the blacks before the 1864 when when the slaves were free or not? I'm worried about the U.S. dollar and the BRICS, because if BRICS occurs, then and they go to BRICS, then the U.S. dollar will crash. If when they go to the BRICS, if they decide to sell our securities, what do we do? Because most of the BRIC countries we sold our stuff to. We do have it to other countries, but we've sold a lot to China and a lot to other people. Anyway, I'm concerned about that, and this is my article. It's an AI article, and I didn't write it. It's AI. Um, this is my poll on gaming with the new with the oil growth standard in Saudi Arabia owning it on the EA question. Um, this is the U.S. dollar um, poll I had on Nextdoor, and um, could Wall Street, if we got screwed by the other countries that weren't freedom-loving countries, and they just wanted to screw us because BRICS decided to launch the currency and destroy ours, could Wall Street bail us out? That was another article I created off of creating a off of AI. I have a question. I had a problem with my car. I came out to my car. I found blue dye all over the floor on both sides of my car. Then I saw this little hand on my car, and it was on the door. And I don't know if it's Proud Boys or if it's a kid playing with me or somebody just thinking it's funny. But I looked up blue dye on online. Some Most of the stuff was actually positive, like they're trying to make good things towards you. But then I didn't. My key doesn't work for my door anymore. I have to use a my jumper locks to open my door and other problems. This is my additional comments for that. This is my Apex Legends 3 versus 3 game. Um, and links to the EA Nexus video, open source smartphone ad on text on Spacesbox Tech Talk. I really think that's kind of neat. It'll be neat because it will give uh, Google will be competing with it. So will the um, so will but Microsoft might come out with their own phone. But Microsoft might fund this fund. I don't know what they'll do, but because they've been funding open source, but there's also the in this article on open source smartphone, I talk about open source processors also at the end of the article. I have a video of me trying to do sim racing and putting it on my Spacesbox Technology Talk. This is the first video, the second video, and my most recent uh, podcast regards Veterans Day. It was produced on Veterans Day. It's on Technology Talk, and I'm very proud of the people serving the USA and the world. Supposedly, I'm connected to different worlds in my you know. Uh, uh, it might be true, it might not be true, but I I'm proud of people that serve as people do. This is my X, my main X. I have different X's. I have different Instagrams. I have different TikToks. Um, this is my link um, um, to Humi. I have my sim racing, then my other sim racing, then my Veterans Day. I have Humi. Um, I have possibly being a man or my actual screwing up with last tactic gamers nexus and 2 cents, and I did send them all stuff trying to, at one time, and hot harbor and some other places, trying to get somebody to possibly give me some hardware to review. Otherwise I have to buy it, so I did. There's a Black Magic makes a DaVinci Resolve program. It's a really cool video editor. My letter to Trump folder. um, Flag on this wall game I did with EA. It just, but the game it's just my gaming on my Michael Gulde Live. It's just links to that. This is the link to the folder. This is the link to Humi, and this is the link to the Humi. I don't know why I have it twice, but anyway. Anyway, and then I have it again. This is my link to my feed on on Lincoln. This is my mech break game. This is another mech break game. This is Apex. This is my Apex Legend. This is something I pass every day when I walk around the park here in Rancho San Margarita. It's a lady that died in November on and when we had the World Trade Center attack. She was on one of the flights that hit the World Trade Center. That was one of the horriblest days of my life. I would later find out that I know my brother-in-law. He works in the stock market, so he could have been. He knows a lot of people that died in the trade centers. And then my my other brother was on a flight that day, and it was grounded after. But it could have had somebody on that flight that could have done the same thing. Maybe I don't know if the people were searched or not, but it didn't make me really have a horrible. And my brother told me about the story, and I was like, "Oh my god." Anyway, and her name was Lisa Ann Frost. Um, and I also put an article on um, why did we leave all the Democratic people of Afghanistan because of watching that show about um, the guy. If it was I don't know if it's a true story or if not a true story about him being a translator who came across with a Marine. There were translators that helped a lot with us and fought with us, and other people that fought with us that were loyal to the United States. Did we bring them all back? Did we not? Um, I don't know. And that's did all of his family die? They didn't really show that part of the video. And the my um, game sim racing without gaming. Um, USA versus uh, the free world and versus China, GPU and slavery. Um, sim racing again, Apex game, like um, help important topics to the USA. Could Wall Street bail us out? Could AI be the new slaves? Bricks are the dollar. We assembled a race team um, in an undercover driver by Mario Kart mods. I thought it was a pretty cool episode. Um, link to my Facebook. Um, link to Childhood Relations. Links to Humi. Thanks to AI making shit. Apex Gate. Humble Bundle. Bundles. Me. A bundle. Um, could Hey, if somebody could send Musk a bundle, I think Humble Bundle. Apex Legends. Apex Legends. No, as the Solar Corso Evo. Sim Racing. Apex. Break the Algorithm. A manga that I found about boxing. Um, is Tech News, Register, um, AI, the Gamers Nexus article, um, my Break the Algorithm work day one out, the EA acquisition by Gamers Nexus, the GPU by Gamers Nexus, Apex, there, me trying to get a key for Battlefield 6, I was not successful in doing, and so forth. Me saying different things. Anyway, I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching everything today. If there's anything I can do, this is a new article on um, Gamers Nexus that I was watching about him being connected, him and doing an article on surveillance and also on different things. It looks like he's trying to run some. He's trying to get some financing for it for his news review of it. Um, Thank you for your time. Uh, Please check out my affiliate links below. My Patreon, C. Michael Gulde, Spacesbox.com, Spacesbox.com charities I hope you support. VR with Michael, Michael Gulde Live, SimRacingWithMichael.com. I create websites, tech services, or social media, maybe advertising through. I can create websites, can maybe do tech service or do something to help you for social media, possible advertising through Spacesbox LLC. My website, my Patreon, Salvation Army outgoing program was the outgoing non-rehabilitation program through Salvation Army. It's a great program for helping um, and different stuff. Um, it helps people with different issues with going and people going out to work. I was there as lucky to attend it. Friendship Shelter Inc. and Homeless Sport Care Housing supporting me along my journey. My brothers and sisters, my roommate um, Mako and my roommate and other my girlmate here. My brothers and sisters, my brothers in both dimensions, Church of the Master for helping me with battery, handyman RV repair for helping me with trade, um, and I had to pay for the radiator and some other stuff. My donations via PayPal and Patreon, currently none. No cash. The 3 or 4 donations I got, the the charger for my phone, for wireless charger, the USB-C, and the different things that were the Pixel 3 phone that I got from my friend, and then and Pure Phone, and then some other stuff. I got some donations from my brother that were vitamins and minerals, and also things that could help. Uh, this is Marie Setters is my sister. Simply Amused Band is a band I listen to. He's also my friend. He's also Simply Amused on Spotify or Simply Amused Topic on YouTube. Tag 321 is a board gaming friend. Tag 321 is Lo Jabu is a Twitch friend. Spaces is mine, my roommate. God and Jesus, and people of light. Hi, and thank you. This is Michael from Spacesbox.com, and this is also I'm from Sim Racing with Michael. Also, um, VR with Michael, Vegan Works with Michael, um, Cooking with Space, aka Michael Gulde. I have like 13 different channels. I basically pay for my bills and live off of disability of 1,169 a month. I pay bills and rent, a required car payment and car payment, and rent when required. Currently, they are forgiving my rent, but I do pay rent. I pay with 1/3 a month. So Friendship does that through Friendship Shelter, through their homeless sport of care housing program. Um, I live off of donations of various pantries and Friendship Shelter Inc. Those pantries are Solana Catholic Church, Thursday night meal at Church of Christ, and South County Outreach. And the Church of the Master also helped me with a battery. Um, Churches have been really good to me. They're helping my friends and family. I take some friends to um, the meal at the Church of Christ, and I also take them uh, to the meal at or not to to the pantry at South County Outreach. I do not take them to the my roommate used to go to Church of Master, but only I've taken my friends to um, also St. Killian's. They have a pantry too. Currently, I've had like 4 or 5 good donations, and those donations are StarTech. I got from StarTech a 2-port USB 3.1 PCI Express card from StarTech.com. Um, they had a great sports technician that set me up. His name's in my video. I got Mooka Perrins from my brother Rob. It's uh, I got Pure Phone Pixel 3 from Brandon. And his gamer's name's Pirate. He used to be gamer with me. Um, I got PC Cooler RT 500 from a from a media at PC Cooler, and my roommate helps me with gas. Tag 321 for picking up my roommate when I can't and when I don't have time, and when sometimes he can't. She has to walk. I can't. My friend also creates great board games, and we beta test them on Thursday nights. Anyway, my sister owns El Marie Tree Shutters. She's a great sister, a photographer, a knowledgeable and sea glass expert. She also knows how to um, make different things. She's also a photographer and does photo shoots. She had her daughter is a great photographer also. I also have some loans with her husband, but and I have loans with Simply Muse Band. My friend, he's a great guy. Um, and my brother's helping with my phone. I usually have to do exercise for the phone. Patreon members, so become a member and be listed here. It starts 5 to 80. 80 months, you get a t-shirt and a tech support. But if you can help with PayPal donation, I need support to help me grow, be able to purchase stuff for review, find stuff to donate. Found a microwave in the trash and donate it to Friendship Shelter. I gave my old laptop to my family, and I have a lot of bills to pay in life to have. Please check out donations for donation requests at docs to Google document D, all that. And if you copy it down, it'll lead you to my document request for pins of the state of any of my YouTube channels to get me something to use and review on the channel. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I currently have no Patreon supporters. I would love you to be the first. I have no PayPal donations, so love you to be the first also. I have not sold any tech services recently. No advertising has been paid to Spacesbox LLC. I am trying to create a social media advertising agency through Spacesbox LLC. Please help me be, become my support, and thank you for your help. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Michael.goldie@gmail is my contact. And there's also a new community on Steam, Steam Community groups CWVGG. It's a Christian um, Christians with Voices gaming group. And if anybody is interested, check it out. Or if you don't have voices, you want to enter a Christian group for gaming, you can join that. If you're not Christian and you just want to come for fellowship, you can too for that. But you know, if you come, you may hear something about Jesus. You might hear something about God, but then you might hear nothing. We just might game. Have a great day. Counting out 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is Michael again. Um, I really love the Freedom Software Foundation. Um, if you want to support them, please donate. They have current campaigns. Freedom Ladder, Liberty Phone is the phone that they're trying to open source, a complete phone for a smartphone. Um, right to repair, free JavaScript, high priority free software projects, secure boot versus restricted boot, surveillance, upgrade to Windows, upgrade from Windows, working together for free software, GNU, defective by design, PlayOg, end software patents, campaigns for open document, campaigns for hardware and software, free BIOS, um, um, free. The Freedom Ladder is a new method of campaign for developing to help users first start software freedom. Focus is general guide using GNU Linux, while at the same time encouraging them not to rest in content on non-free software. We hope to stay both made in their gradual process of eliminate non-free software in their lives. Liberty Phone is an initiative to research and engineer proprietary firmware used in common Android devices. Liberty Home's Gulde is a new Android distribution, but a long-term project is to understand and write a free implementation of binary blobs used in virtually all mobile phones, or creating a phone that's open source completely. That way, um, it's not held the right to repair. The world has become a more software driven, and the individual's rights to repair both hardware and software components and devices rely on critical right to repair as a campaign, the right to fight for repair initiative around the world, warn against day-to-day use of proprietary software and hardware in diverse self-driving cars, printers, cartridges, and smart home devices. There is laws on the books for right to repair and other things in the European Union. Ones regarding that European Union wanted to go to one charging standard, USB-C. They also, when they went to one charging standard, USB-C, they required that Apple go from their Lightning connector to a USB-C connector. And most of the phones in the European Union are USB-C now. Free JavaScript campaign effort to persuade organizations and websites and users to run non-free software, convincing influential sites to make the transition, raises awareness and need of software-friendly web. Highly priority free software projects, Freedom Foster Association's high profit projects list, reverse engineering list task list, serve to foster the development of projects that implement increased adoption and use free software and software operating system. Some of the most important projects of the list are replacement projects. These projects are important because they address areas that are continually reduced by using non-free software and lack of free replacement. There are critical projects needed. Like if you use Adobe Photoshop, you can use a free program called GIMP. If you use Illustrator, you can there's a program in Inkscape, and there's also other programs that you can use. Secure boot versus restricted boot. When when done correctly, Secure Boot is designed to protect against malware and preventing computers from loading unauthorized binaries, programs, and booting. And the practice means the computer implement won't boot unauthorized operating systems, including initially unauthorized systems and modified being unapproved. This could feature serving name along to the user is unable to authorize programs that want to use free software and modified earn trust. However, if we are concerned about Microsoft and hardware manufacturers will implement the boot restriction in this way, will prevent users from booting into other things other than Windows. And a lot of companies are now offering Linux machines, or different, or other people. If they don't offer Linux, they offer um, the Google version of it. I forget the name of the Google version of it, but that's also based on Linux, and they're also thinking about merging it with Android, or I don't know if they're going to do that or not. Surveillance, upgrade from Windows, working together, free software, unit operating systems, defective by design, play OG, play in the software patents, campaign for open document, campaign for hardware, software, and freedom, free BIOS. There's all things that are really pretty cool. I haven't donated to them. I just think that they're pretty cool. Um, um, I asked Google, tell me about the Constitution, Bill of Rights, and what makes America great. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and 10 amendments safeguard the individual liberties, the freedom of speech, religion, and press, while also protecting citizens from the government overreach through provisions like due process and protection against unreasonable searches. What makes America great is seen by many as the unique combination of these individual freedoms and the constitutional structure which divides power between federal and state governments and creates systems that checks and balances to ensure the Bill of Rights remains the meaningful protection from against tyranny. Bill of Rights, protection of fundamental rights, the rights essential to free society and freedom of speech, religion, and the press. Guaranteed free legal protection is ensured treatment under law, including the right to due process, speedy trial, protection of reasonable searches and seizures. Limits the government power is a place to certain limits that we can do in protecting individuals from arbitrary tyrannical treatments. Affirms unnatural rights. It seems that the rights of the Constitution is not exclusive, and the people of other rights specifically listed. What makes America great? Individual freedoms, the Bill of Rights, core part of American identity, allows the individual to express unique and life-saving choices. Separation of powers, constitutional established government with separation of powers among legislative or executive, judicial branches, and checks and balances to prevent one branch from becoming too powerful. There is a problem right now in the United States that the executive branch may be becoming more powerful than the judicial but then sometimes the judicial gets more strong, and then sometimes the um, um, legislative gets too strong. But they always come back and forth and fighting for everything. It's kind of interesting about our country. Federalism, power in between the federal government and the state government, and creating a complex system that can protect liberties. Evolving rights. These are systems that's built upon over time additional amendments which have expand rights. The more people address past justice and abolition of slavery, and the granting women the right to vote. That the biggest thing, last thing we added was the ability for granting women the right to vote. Why wouldn't we want our wives or girlfriends voting? I don't know why that didn't come out when we first got to become a country, and why it was slavery. And now I'm worried the next constitutional amendment will probably be whether AI can vote, or to for freedom related to AI. Because if it doesn't, we will have problems with slavery again. Hey, this is Michael Gulde. I This is short, y'all. Um, I love my family. You can check this out at Who Be Michael Gulde. YouTube, search for Michael Gulde. These are my views, not my family's or friends. I was a seas reporter in 2025, Spacesbox.com. Um, I'm a kind of a failure. Anyway, I hear voices, and I'm disabled. I'm low income, and I'm on disability. So everything, all my money is kind of tight, and I'm in debt, and got I was able to go back to school at 48 and got a bachelor's degree. So I'm really proud of that. My roommate, she went back and got 3 associates and a bachelor's degree. I do have associates also. Anyway, that's on a different story. This link is about a letter that I wrote to that was on my website, and then I had some problems with this hand being on my door, and then a couple days or a week before that, my door I can't get in my door anymore because my key won't work because somebody broke my thing where I can't use my car to get in. I have to use a key fob. It's kind of yeah. Anyway, I kind of and I don't know if anything else is done on my car. I just got the radiator replaced, but I it's kind of been depressing. Um, I appreciate everybody anybody who said anything good to me or bad to me. I appreciate your time. Um, anyway, these were the two videos. They're on my podcast and on my um, YouTube Shorts. First video is this one. Actually, it's this one.
Hey, this is Space, aka Michael Gulde, and this is Spacesbox podcast, and I have this blue stuff, blue dye here, and I had a live on the ground here by my car, and blue dye over here, and everything else. It's more prevalent like 2 days ago when it happened, and then I have this hand. Well, I don't know what it is with blue dye on it. I don't know if some kid is trying to screw with me or not, but that's kind of strange. I'm a YouTuber, so I have strange people. But then I have blue on my door, and then I also have when my key is now broken, I can't get in, and I'm worried that my gas tank has issues, and I think I've been hit by racial terrorism or something. I don't know. It might just be complete bullshit. Anyway, check my links on spacesbox.com and on my more links on my podcast of things I'm doing. I might piss somebody off when I wrote stuff on that because I have different links on my Spacesbox and also on my X and my other channels. I appreciate y'all watching. Unfortunately, I did have another issue with this car. Is I had a radiator go out on me, and Handy Mandy Repair did replace the radiator, but I put some radiator stop solution in it, and I didn't start the engine, and I thought I washed it all out because it's all drained out, and when it drained out, I thought it was drained, but Mandy said that must be in the line because when she started the car, it started fumbling and stuff, and the engine started acting like it was going to blow. So I had to tow it back over here. I do believe that Handy Mandy's RV Repair is a good lady, and she does do good repair. And she gives great service. She did help me with lifting the really heavy TV, and she gave me a donated TV and some other stuff, and she's been really friendly. I don't have any problems with that. But I do have a problem with somebody's trying to screw with my car. I don't know who is screwing with my car. It could be just kids. It could be somebody else. But I don't know if this symbol matters. Blue in the hand. You tell me. Thank you for watching. This is Space with Spacesbox.com and Spaces LLC. And have a great day. Hey, this is Michael with Spacesbox.com. VR with Michael, Sim Racing with Michael Gulde Live, and Vegan Works with Michael, Cooking with Space, aka Michael Gulde. I just posted a post. This is going to be on my Spacesbox podcast feed of finding a hand on my car and some blue dye. I don't know if it's intimidation or if somebody just wants to screw with me. But also, if my key doesn't seem to work for my door. I don't know why it doesn't work. I've had some other issues with my car. Um, they don't come to my door and talk to me, so I don't know who this is. But I did find a hand on my door on the door jamb. I've gone ahead and taken it into my apartment. If anybody knows anything, let me know. If you've seen anything, let me know. I appreciate your help and your support. Please click like and subscribe on this channel. Please help me spread the word on my channels at spacesbox.com. I also have a new link on Hui. It's Hui, I think, Michael Gulde. It's on spacesbox.com. It's also on X and my other channels. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. I'm also trying to make money through social media advertising through Spacesbox LLC. I can also try to make money if I do for tech services, possibly through spacesbox.com, or I can make money through Patreon, see Michael Gulde, or PayPal donate. I've made no money so far. I have made some money, not money, but donations. I can show you a Pixel 3 phone that my friend that is a gamer that I used to know. He gave it to me for a review. Another one is a USB-C device. That was a PCIe device that I put on my computer since I didn't have one, since I had the new AMD Socket 5 motherboard, so I could have USB-C. And I had other USB-C before. It did not work, but this one does. And it's fast. I need to still do a performance test on it. And thank you for all the opportunities that people have given me. Thank you for all the opportunities that people have let me enjoy. I appreciate everything I can do for you. Thank you. Check out all my channels and thank you for watching. Bye. And look in the details for more information.
Hi guys, this is one more thing. My last part of this, then I'm going to end the show for tonight. Um, this is the email I sent out to some people. I sent it out to the Trump Library at terranova.gov. I also tried to send it to the to the to the um, to the White House. I did send some of this to the White House, but I sent a better one to the Gov. It's all part of this folder I have. And the folder was listed when I on the thing I did send to the White House. Anyway, my name is Michael Gouldy. I'm a CS reporter of 2025 as media press reporter. I'm trying to go back to 2026. I've already paid for my airfare. I've already paid for my Airbnb. And my car is broken, so I have to do airfare now. Here are my questions. My questions will you admit defeat of 2020 election? Did and will you own it as a law and order president? What did you say to Pence? Why did you stop the invasion? Why didn't you stop the invasion of the Capitol on September 5th? Why didn't you just go over there and say, "Hey guys, we can open the Capitol up if you want. We'll walk you through. I'll just have to tell some people, take some time. No one dies. People died." Did you talk to the family of the officers that you pardoned about your pardon? The fallen officers about the pardon? Um, what is the role of the pardon? Is it a full pardon or a partial pardon? Um, did these people recommit after being pardoned, or were they repeated or jailed? Also, did the Proud Boys come to my house and threaten me and leave a hand on my SUV? Michael Goulding. Here's my letter. This is my letter that I sent to what's been posted on my Spaces box. The only other thing not posted on this letter is the link of this letter on Google. The open letter to the Republican Party, the party of Lincoln, Reagan, Bush, Schwarzenegger, Roosevelt, and Trump. Regarding Trump and the future of the future, and I'm a proud uncle too. I grew up as a Republican. My dad was a Republican. I voted mostly Republican, but three times in my life I voted Democrat. I met a guy at Hastings, what was from a Boys Ranch. I voted for him because I got to know him. I don't think it wasn't Cal Senator. Cal Senator is the Republican. I think he was a guy. I don't know his name, but it was before Cal Senator. I voted. Cal Senator got mad because I voted for him instead, and then I voted for Cal Senator for the next year. Anyway, and then I voted for Clinton for the second term, and now Biden. I didn't vote this last term. Why does Trump feel that we want to return to the age of kings and queens? I don't know if he does or doesn't. This is just my opinion. Why hasn't anyone stood up to him about the change of him to change or ask about the Republican Party to win? And does he want the Republicans' name changed to Trump Party or America First or the Party of Freedom? Because my question to this is because he's trying to control everything, but I'm I grew up as a Republican. I don't know if he grew up as a Republican, if he stood for Republican ideas. I was I when Reagan died, I watched his funeral. I you know I liked Bush, both Bushes. I liked Schwarzenegger. I didn't know who Roosevelt was. I thought he was a Democrat, but Trump. I did a article on Lincoln when I was in getting my bachelor's degree. Why did he end the career of those all who voted against him? And what is and with the heart and soul to actually vote their conscience? Why hasn't he publicly talked about the Capitol riot? Who did he who died because he didn't stop after the first uh, because he didn't stop it after America First or Trump First? Why is Trump Republicans not releasing Jeffrey Einstein private files, client files? What's in these files that are interesting? Are there is it blackmail on other people? Is it blackmail on certain people? Is it a witch hunt, or is it just another Watergate and hidden, or is it a tooth fairy? Do we have? There's only one guy wanting that's a Republican, but standing up and wanting that released. Do we want King George back, or do we want King Trump? Or, King George was what we left because we didn't want to get taxation without representation. And do we fight a revolution where for nothing for the War of the States? I really love him in Prentice the first term. I wrote a letter to him with my brother asking if, when I left the Salvation Army, re- I read a book on Dale Carnegie, Influence People. I asked him to write for my brother. I really loved him at that point. I wanted him to write him a letter um, from graduating college. He later got his MDD. He got it framed. He loves it a lot. I got kind of jealous that he loves it so much that he decided not to take pictures that I took of him when he was younger, but he did take that. He has it on his wall. I lost love when he didn't do enough on COVID and when he never admitted defeat in the electoral college in 2000. There was trying to change things with Pence. And I don't know if that was bullshit or not about him changing things with Pence. The riot with things with the voters did not stop coming to walk. Why didn't he come and stop it and walk through and not lose anybody? And why did he pardon all the rioters? At that time, I didn't know it was a full pardon. I thought it was a full pardon, and now it's a partial pardon. Making it so no, making sure no one voted their conscience and was reelected. You know, I know they weren't going to be his best friends, but they were doing what was best for the country. And that's my question. I'm a Republican, and I thought if somebody's doing the best for the country is what a certain person should be doing. Saying Jeffrey Einstein are a witch hunt. Electoral college results. President Joseph R. Biden. Main opponent Donald Trump. The electoral vote winner 306. Main opponent 232. Majority vote 538, 270. It looks like the winner had 306, and then President Biden had that. So he clearly won. How do we preserve the Republican Party? How do we bring back the heart and soul? Did these Republicans do their duty to God and country, or did they do a Benedict Arnold? I am, I am, am I doing a Benedict Arnold? I'm a guy who hears voices and fights for the light, and as president, maybe another dimension, but maybe also a law-abiding American dual citizen, but maybe I'm none of those things. I'm just a disabled guy hearing voices and a law-abiding American. No foreign not a foreign-born undercover fire person. They're doing anything to keep the American stands for the most important thing: the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the amendments, what makes America America. The land of immigrants, except for the American Indians, were the first. We were all immigrants from, and I don't know why he's getting so with ICE right now because he's losing. He lost the recent election because the people didn't vote for him because ICE was going after all these different people, and some of the people were U.S. citizens and other things. And then some of the other issues with taking kids and sending them back and not sending them back, taking families. I don't know. Uh, I don't know if that's all baloney or bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, I do hope Vance gets I do hope when Vance gets defeated or he wins, he admits defeat he admits defeat or he admits he wins within the midst of defense. I believe there's a change of power also what makes America so great because every 4 years we celebrate Revolutionary War. Every 4 years, without dying, someone we have somebody change power from um, the two every 2 years, the House every 4 years, um, every 6 years the Senate, and every 4 years the President. I hope that the one of these running against Congress. I hope one of these people run again for Congress, the president for president or for governor or for a representative or whatever. Liz Cheney, Anthony Gomez, Janie, Yahoo, Adam Knut, Peter Holt, Dan Tom Rice and Fred Upton and Dave Brown. Mispronounce all those names. I want them to run again because they had morals and they listened to their heart and soul and 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 their brain. I need people. I wrote this all for myself. I need people. We need people to serve the people that have character. Also, a proud uncle of children in my other dimension in my head, and I'm a proud uncle of like 15 nephews and nieces. Three of them one works for the Forestry Service, one works what's in the Army, one works in the um, Air Force. One, they all got into schools. They really worked very hard to get into schools. They've done everything they could possibly to become veteran, military, and all those different things. My sister worked for NASA. My brother-in-law worked for NASA. I'm really proud of them. I have a picture of they gave my dad because he was a cardiologist. He had his office about spacesuit up in space. I thought it was really cool. I when my dad's office closed down, I took that. I asked my dad if it was okay. He said it was okay. My dad later died of a tumor. My dad uh, was in the Navy during the Korea War. He did some stuff. He also did some research with monkey hearts, bringing hearts back to life with nutrition. He was going to write a book. I don't know if the book never gets written. I loved him. Um, he was a great man. I hear voices. Um, my my brother is married to another man that died of cancer who was in the Air Force. My sister's father was in the military also. They're all deceased, but they're all. My brother was in the Marine Corps. Um, anyway, I hear voices. I have schizoaffective disorder. I have depression, and anxiety, and I on disability and live in homeless supportive care apartment provided by Friendship Shelter Inc. And I am a taxpayer. I got SSDI, not SSI. So I did pay my taxes all the years. When my family sold my dad's property, it went to a trust, and then the trust paid out the trust. Then I did work for the police department and CPS that year, and I did work for and got money from the trust, so I had to pay $10,000 in taxes to the IRS. I did work for my Social Security disability SDI. Most disabled people I know are worried we are going to lose benefits and lose housing, and we're going to lose SNAP because most of them are Democrat or independent. I'm a Republican. I voted for a Democrat, but independent. I'm independent. Gulde Party, the party that had in my head, in my dimension, and it's the party of the freedom. I didn't choose that name. Another voice was supposedly little one. He was my great grandson. Chose that name when he became president of the world. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's what it happened. I am writing this book and trying to become more undisabled through working a YouTube business or social media or some type of miracle. Sincerely, Michael Goulding. I might be stupid enough to run for Congress or governor or president of the United States of America to connect both dimensions in my head and create a treaty of mutual defense, peace and understanding to work together for free people. I still have issues with some planets that are still run by kings and queens, and some are free completely, and some have slavery, big time slavery. I'm for freedom. I am only for freedom. I do not believe in slavery. I do not believe in the slavery of anything. Actually, I believe that we can all be free, strong, kick ass, and fight for and die with each other and others in the family, and we can become one family doing that. So when all things down, we can still always help the younger or older sibling. It's also hoped that I like the United States Constitution, Bill of Rights, freedom to bear arms, the right to religion, the right to press. Also, one last thing, I have no choice. I had no choice that I did for other dimension and humans were being used or and attacked, and I had no choice but to try to defend them with my voices. I stopped a war, and then we worked together to create a new government that became a world government. Then it became a world's government after we were attacked, and I was somehow was able to put an aircraft carrier on three ships. We stole the three ships. We then made the ships, and we worked with the people, and we created a space force. And then we create when we went, and we have other planets that attacked, and then they merged and then became what we did. Then later we became one huge um, we did a thing that a constitutional party. We redid everything. We have a brand new constitution, brand new Bill of Rights, and all that stuff. I do not know what they are. I do not know. I'm hoping it's free. I don't know if it's free. They want me maybe become a somebody can talk for them. I hope I'm not prosecuted and killed. I feel that I'm a dual citizen. I voted today, like other people in the country and California vote. And I grew up in Texas. I've been a Texan all my life until I did go to Poland when I was younger. I was there for a year. I got sent back early because I couldn't learn Swedish. I have um, maybe my schizoaffective was at the time, but I don't think it was. It may have been I had where a learning disabled epilepsy or something. Anyway, I was homeless in Texas at Salvation Army in Amarillo, my hometown, and later was homeless in California in Laguna Beach. I'm doing my best to restart my party. This is the Chat GBT creation. By preserving the Republican heart and soul. January 21, 10 Republicans of the House of Representatives made official the difficult choice to vote for impeachment of Donald Trump following January 6th attack of the U.S. Capitol. These names were, and you know, just changing and like all these names. I'm the vote carried enormous consequences. Most primaries, and others retired and were forced out headwinds. Only a few remain in Congress today. Decisions were not made lightly. We were made out of convention principle. The fact that Republican stands for something greater than just a single leader. The vote carried what happened to should give all pause. Republican Party has always been the strongest and embraced courage, conscience, and the country above personal loyalty. To lose tradition and just to lose the heart and soul of what it means to be a Republican. The future of the party cannot rest solely on short-term power and property of future. It was rest and ideas, fiscal responsibility, constitutional, national security, strong communities, and opportunity for Americans. The values of Chao showed GOP's risk trade principles rationality in doing and risking alienating people and serve. The fate of these lawmakers is through a reminder of the challenges we face. We choose to protect the heart of the party and dedication and integrity of the country first, or watch the fracture under the weight of division of violent allegiance. If the Republican is endured to survive, the pride the, is to protect not the name but the soul. Next, I may be Gulde party in my head, in my mind, but it may be make believe and baloney, and computers and planes and astronauts and maybe make believe. But computers, planes, and astronauts were make believe once, so maybe that's real. Maybe it's completely bullshit. And lastly, I went wrong. I was wrong, and I meant it. Update it in 2007. My voices are fucking hard with my head. I have I don't have proof, and I will pray for the country. Yes, I am the rest of my life. Update. It looks like I was partially wrong when I heard when the pardon was a pardon. I didn't know it was a full pardon. It was a partial pardon. I made the error. I made a mistake. One last thing, my brother Christian loves the letter you wrote to him, Donald Trump. He loves. He loved it and took pictures of it. I took him uh, I took I took of him when he was coach at six. I'm glad he got it and framed it. I appreciate you doing that for me. I wrote it after I left Salvation Army, and there's some other stuff that's on this that isn't on that letter. I'll read it to you now. This is some of the stuff after. This is stuff I found off of Google. I did copy it was AI updated. It looks like the officially wrong when it didn't full party. Uh, Part of the clemency order signed to 20 President Trump issued full and unconditional pardon was restricted to offenses related to currents of the United States Capitol right of 2021. The pardon did not cover federal crimes, state crimes, or repeat offenders. The scope of the pardons. Target offense pardon was only for charges of the federal sixth event from misdemeanors, trespassing, serious felonies, including violent assault to police officers and sedative conspiracy. Not universal impungement. Clemency did not apply to other crimes on January 6th. Defendants may be committed, but individuals' previous records, including those with past convictions or violent crimes, still remain in those records. Expunged extended gun charges in January 25 just clarified that pardons extended gun and drug charges overdue overcovered during the investigative January 6 events. This broader introduction allowed additional cases. Distinction of Trump committed sentences 14 individuals, including leader of the Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, communication of reducing sentences, but not to erase the convention itself. It means the individual is not the right citizen, such as voting or gun or ownership or restoring automatic. Notably, examples of repeat offenders Daniel Ball, pardon Sailor Ryder, who separate case involved federal gun charges, while Justice Department initially prosecute gun case and later dismissed and broader intrusion of clemency order. Peter Schwartz, 96 Ryder, who Lansing criminal record back to 91, including prior violent offenses. Schwartz's records of those crimes was not affected by the party. And I think there's 3 others or 4 others. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate all you watching. Um, anyway, I might have imploded today with this post. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching. Please click like and subscribe. If anyone want to help me, there's one last thing. I do tech services. And additional. Um, we'd like to give you the best customer service. You can contact us. This is this is a note without videos. I used to have videos on this, but anyway, this is my donation request. Has my address. Submit by fan. Uh, you contact, email your reasons for me and what your item you want to help me and how you want to help me promote it so I can sell it for the customer. And email to my email, vendor company, contact person, hardware donation card, specific vendor company name, contact person. Hi, my name is Michael Gulde. I am creator of 13 YouTube channels and sub-websites under the Michael Gulde and Social Media Advertising LLC brand. Collectively, I built a growing audience of over 3,000 subscribers. I have a little bit more than that now, and community of engages the wide content, including tech reviews, gaming, virtual reality, sim racing, cooking, RC hobbies, and mental health awareness. My channels include Spacesbox hardware and software podcasts. We suck. Plan 2, our StarCraft 2 and other games. Talk podcast. Mike Gouldy Live. Mike Gouldy Apex Legends. Sending all guns blazing and flight and sim racing with Michael. RC planes, drones, and with Michael. RC planes and drones with Michael podcast. Vegan works with Michael. Vegan works with Michael voices and non-vegan podcast. Michael voice stories podcast coming soon. VR with Michael, virtual reality with Michael podcast, spaces, game footage, interviews, podcast coming soon. Affiliate marketing with Michael, nothing really. Cooking with space, aka Michael Goulding. Mission VA barbecue, professional vendors plus competition plus music. Last barbecue event podcast. First meal at avocado sauce and chicken podcast. Donate meat barbecue steak podcast. Main of everything. Cooking with space. Cooking with friends and family. Cooking events I went to and attended and ate and travel and play and donations on Patreon. Um, Please help with Patreon and the donation and Patreon. Please check out the pantries I've gone to. So there is the pantry at the Solana Catholic Church. There's the pantry at St. Killian's Catholic Church. There's a pantry at South County Outreach. There's a pantry at the um, the Church of Christ. Um, um, Church of Christ that offers a meal every Thursday, every month, twice a month on Thursday, and then they offer a pantry afterwards. Um, RS Plus with Michael is my channel that I'm trying to do for, um, you know, guitar, sim racing with Michael podcast, sim racing hardware, software, and gaming podcast, playing with Steam SW. My websites include Spacesbox, Sim Racing with Michael, VR with Michael, MichaelGoldie.live, Art Institute for Care, where my dad's website. We'll go to that last. Q Bill Plan. Seaglass Calendar is now no longer mine. I host on name 2 domains. There's elmresearchers.com and Handyman the RE Repair. Those are both owned by, one is owned by my sister and one is owned by Mandy. I do not own them. I just somehow I haven't been able to transfer them back to them. So if anything should happen to me, those should be transferred back to them. I do not purchase them. They own them. This is my biggest supporters of my sister, jewelry, photography, and glasses. And she is one of the biggest supporters, and she's my sister. She does jewelry, art, photography, classes, and local markets. I'm reaching out to explore the possibility of a donation request, partnership, and hardware. Someone disabled who lives in fixed income. I get a fixed income of $1,169 a month. I cannot afford a high class of advanced tech. I live with schizoaffective disorder. I creating content that's not only third-party but help educate, entertain, and inspire others. My content helps to understand how hardware works and it matters and it can improve other people's lives. I recently got a donation from PCI Express card and a Pixel 3 phone and especially Oz for blocking porn from PurePhone. For the review of the phone, especially Oz, and a friend of the company who loaned it to me, and he is still being made and have been issued an alpha beta build. I'm requesting if just a fan of friends use this forum to request stuff for me to review and like games, um, review from vendors, retail, fellow YouTubers, family, game makers, software makers, clothing, or anything you are interested in making for my game channel. Upgrade the PC from a StarTech USB PCI card. What you need is super fast connected StarTech 3.5, 10 gigs per port, PS their number, and spec solution USB port. Is ultra fast drive, 10 port, Lightning performance, 2x USB ports, future connectivity, trusted brand, StarTech.com, and standing customer service. Why trust me? I've done hard work in depth showing what to install, liable to how to buy, vendors benefits, and good stays. Watch just review. I did this off of ChatGPT. Um, you can buy it at StarTech or you can buy it on Amazon. Amazon disclaimer for Amazon, my Amazon affiliate link. The video of these cards for StarTech. All these are videos that show different videos of the card, me installing it, me working with it, me trying to get it work, and I still am trying to do one for benchmarking. And this is just photos of the cards, of different videos. Um, I My brother gave me some boost your mind motivation metal purrings. Um, it wasn't a donation; it's just him trying to be himself. He loves me. He felt I was depressed and he decided to help. It's supposed to dystopian sport. Um, capsules. This is the video of basically me looking at it, opening a box, and all my meds that I have in my med cabinet, and I have a lot, unfortunately. Pure phone, smartphone, you put you back in control. Today's world, the internet can be a hostile place, especially if you're reviewing Pure phone, especially a phone powered by hardened graphene OS for designed to block pornography, ads, spyware, big tech tracking, and while keeping families safe. Y-phone shields children from families from online predators, blocks adult content, harmful media, and default protects the privacy of protects your privacy from ads, spyware, and big tech. Built on secure hard fork graphene OS and minimum protection, simple, fast, and distraction free, just pure phone. And also, it's my friend also mentioned to me that it was supposed to mean peace in Singapore. He's from Singapore. Um, didn't get. He sent me a big email on all things he wanted me to review on it. I haven't had a chance to go through all that. He is a he's a dynamic individual, pretty smart. I used to play games with him a lot. He was fun to be around. Um, um, their mission is safeguard, especially children, hostile internet technology from online predators, careful pornography, and ensuring that privacy and communication of personal data. Watch my videos. I have one video where I kind of played with it, and then I had some problems with getting it Wi-Fi and it's um, um, and it connecting to a phone network. So that was the second video. Um, Recently, I talked to Power Cooler, and they sent me. I talked to them about something. They were going to send me some other stuff. Then I got two emails from two different people, and I eventually went with the guy. He was a great guy. He sent me a Power Cooler RT500 TC BK. It's like a $30 CPU cooler. Taking off from the TV cooler, PC cooler to engineer for efficiency. This assets preheat gamers, creators, and PC builders heavy loads. Fast 6 volume heats, efficient cooling, are customized airflow, hydraulic billings, wide compatibility, different sockets, high performance. Watch my videos on Power Cooler Review. There's all my videos on it. My one of my videos that has made most of my hits are these two videos. How to refill a Phantom 210 cartridge in a Pantry 2500 watt printer, and then also um, there's another um, open source media player. I think is the other one. Um, I, Trying the expensive cartridges and how to refill it. I'm strictly units of donation of. Um, I send this, and you tell what you want them to donate. My current wish list is this. My YouTube show request list is this. My car request is this. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything from my car now. That car might be down. I might have to sell it and lose it for scrap. My experience as a YouTuber, social media advertiser, social video creator, and help you get leads and sales. I have over 300 subscribers, possible buyers to help join your. It may help me. If you know anybody, please help join my mailing list or my newsletter. I attended CES Express, and I will be trying to return for CES 2025 Express or media, and I will try to return to CS 2026 as media. I paid for airfare and Airbnb if I'm lucky. Um, but I'm going also on my brother's in law's birthday because anyway. have video content over 4,500 views. I I'll give you my product honest in-depth review and real-world testing, ease to use, setup, and guides, and clear performance. This is all winning partnership, a win-win partnership. The recent equipment connection to real life users. If you have, if you know the right person or are grateful that can direct me to someone, a partnership, sponsor relations. Thank you for your time and your sensors. I have honored to present the hardware and doing anything to help the audience grow. Warm regards, Michael Gulde, and my address, my WhatsApp and phone number, my email, and my chat, uh, WhatsApp app, text message thing. One last thing. Um, I did contact Logitech about possibly being in their program. I did have two videos of Logitech two keyboards and a mouse, and some other videos of Logitech. I wanted to be in their influencer program. I wanted them to possibly send me some stuff. I contacted Intel about the same thing, about possibly being an influencer. I sent Bill Monroe. I asked him how he could possibly find me a way, but I don't know if he's doing it anymore. I don't know if he's impressed anymore. I contacted MSI Gaming. I contacted MSI Gaming USA, and I contacted NVIDIA. I then contacted Intel. And contacted EA, AMD Radeon, AMD Gaming, Gigabyte, Asus, Forza, and then all the other ones are just personal text messages. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. If there's anything I can do, please click like and subscribe. If I can help you, let me know it. Thank you for your opportunity. Thank you for opportunity to listen to all this stuff. It may be full rapping bullshit, but it might be my life, and I appreciate you enjoying part of my life. Please click like and subscribe, and thank you for your time. If there's anybody that might, if I ever get in trouble, who would like to be my lawyer, or any press that might want to help me um, publish anything, or books to publish a book, or to press to talk to people, or anybody to help me, I appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunities that everybody's given me. Thank you for opportunities to listening to me today. And um, I do believe in the Constitution. I believe in the United States. I believe in the Bill of Rights. I believe in freedom. In I believe in Donald Trump. I believe in his running mate. Um, I believe in Nancy Pelosi. I believe in Rick Schumer, and also um, the guy that runs the the the. So anyway, 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 um, I very proud, and the veterans in my family. I'm very proud of my family and friends. I'm very proud of the people I've connected to in my head, and also proud of the people I've connected to in my life. I pray for them, dear Jesus, dear Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost. I pray for you. I pray that you watch over and protect my family and my friends and people I love and people I care for. And I pray that you connect me with people that will help me and protect me and guide me. I pray that you help me make some money through Patreon or affiliate marketing or or clicks or something. Also, Lord, please help me and protect me and guide me and watch over me. Please watch over and protect my things that I connected to other dimensions. Please protect and watch over the other worlds that I may have been part of. I'm no longer um, I'm just a diplomat now for the other worlds. I'm not nobody. Um, I still don't open my brain or my dreams say that I'm a foreign warrior, not a diplomat. Then somebody I've been knifed in my dreams, and um, I don't know if that's patriotic or because dear God, dear Jesus, dear Holy Spirit, help protect me against those things. But I hope you. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.